It's a boy. You want to meet him?
Yeah.
Oh, and I have a twist, guys. We're currently on the Chaos World file. We're currently seeing what it's going to look like when everything... Well, we've done the bare minimum. Well, the other save file we're on is like over 80% complete, I think, now, right now. Like, really pretty good. This one isn't even 50%. It's like 46% complete. We've done barely anything on this file, okay? And what we're going to see is a lot of interesting branches. There's not too many places to visit on the Chaos World, but hey, Waka, how's it going? Let's see how he feels. What are we doing? We're going into the temple? I guess that makes sense, right? Do you think they have like a baptismal ceremony or something? Where he goes, and Lulu's up here. Hey, Lulu. Hey, Waka. Oh, they got a baby. And now it looks okay that she's not pregnant. Oh, he's ginger. Look.
Ooh, Rakulida.
Oh, I think she said he's cute.
Look at his hands. They're so tiny.
What do you think? He's cute, yeah? Good thing he don't look like me.
Bro, his only defining quality
Don't
is
be
his hair
silly.
color.
Look, he's got your mouth.
And your hair.
You think so?
Yes. Clearly.
What's his name?
I think the calm will end before Waka makes up his mind.
Well, you better decide soon.
No rushing, yeah? Naming my son is my first important decision as a parent. Becoming a good father requires intense emotional preparation, yeah?
How long are you planning on preparing?
Until, my preparations are done, yeah?
Wow. What a bad parent. What a bad parent. My God. I like how Lulu doesn't get a say in the naming either. Like, what's up with that? Lulu, don't you run up now! Damn it. I wanted to talk to her before she left the screen. I don't even know if we can find her in the temple. It's so happy and nice, though. So as you guys will see, a lot of things can conclude very happily and fairly nicely, even if you don't, do everything. Lulu says, it might take some time, but I still want Waka to decide. Why? Why do you want Waka to decide? I've got no idea. Anyway, that's not everything, though. Waka's going to move off, and we're actually going to head to the beach. And there's been a couple of stories going on here. There's been the training of the Aurochs. There's been, of course, the baby, but that's it, right? Like, if you do a file where you've done the bare minimum, my God, there's really not too much like with the whole baby storyline. But also there's the guy Becklem, right? There's the guy Becklem that's been trying to train the Aurochs not to play Blitzball, but instead to be members of the Youth League. Kind of interesting. And actually, you'll meet him down on the beach now. If we come up here, you're going to see, I believe, anyway, yeah, he's not available for the Gunner's Gauntlet. So, let's get going. By the way, I've just got to let you guys know, and I'll be editing in some footage of this. Your perspective so far of the series, I mentioned this already, is that, like, it's quite an easy game, but doing this file with the minimum level girls, it's like I've done the equivalent of a no sphere grid run here. It's so hard! The boss at the end of Chapter 4 is the only thing that I had to fight, and he is incredibly difficult. I can't even begin to talk about it. What I ended up having to do, crazily, was have a Dark Knight healer, alright? So here's what happened. The boss could one-shot any of my girls, alright? So I had to equip on all of them Null Blaze rings so that at least they'd survive this dragon's flame breath attack. I also used this to get through the Ifrit fight and so on, but we'll talk about that soon. But I needed to be able to heal up. He was immune to all elemental damage, so Riku couldn't carry on her Black Mage setup anymore. So what did I do? Well, I kept Ring on her, and I decided I wanted her to be a healer. So I put her on the healing light garment grid, and at the start of the fight, swapped her from a 400 health poisoned Black Mage, as you can see there, 400 health, to a 1000 health Dark Knight. Dark Knight's amazing because she still has plenty of magic, right? She's still got 138 magic on it. But also she gets a ton of defense and a ton of health. So it was like this perfect middle ground that meant by going through that red gate up there, she got access to Cura. She still had enough health to magic power to basically heal everyone up to full on a multi-casted Cura. And she got all the defensive perks that would mean she didn't get one shot anymore. Then I set up the other two girls to just keep attacking, and they did like 200 damage a hit to this thing. It took me ages, and it was really hard. But I finally managed to finish off the dragon. I struggled equal amounts against the Dark Aeons in the previous chapter, and when we get to their respective places at some point in Chapter 5, I'll show you what those fights look like, because I really think that's where the game was so fun. Like, having those challenging encounters was great. Man, in some ways I would love to have like streamed elements of the game, because I swear you guys would have had a very different perspective. Very, very, very different. Like the theory craft that went into that decision to have the Dark Knight healer that ended up being the best thing I could do. Oh, that was great. Anyway, so we're going to do this peaceful walk down on the beach. There's nothing to even tell you to come to the beach, really, but this is where you want to come. And what you can expect on the Chaos World is we're going to get episode concluded a lot rather than episode complete a lot. Because, well, things don't end entirely satisfactorily. So we come onto the beach. And if you remember in the comms vids before, actually, not that this save file saw it, but Becklem actually said he was leaving soon. He'd been called away, remember?
So you're leaving the island?
I've been called back to headquarters. We need to reorganize the Youth League.
All aboard! We'll be setting sail shortly.
You heard him. Later.
There you go. He doesn't even want to talk to us very much because we've not interacted with him very much. The bare minimum. The Aurochs kick him the ball.
Sorry.
Man, he's got a real chip on his shoulder, and he walks off. Huh. So there you go. Simple little scene. That's what some of these will be. Simple little scenes. And that's over there. Now, actually, funnily enough, we want to go back up because there is another little scene as well. We got the Aurochs too. Jasu, we could practice all year and never get any better, yeah? I hope Waka will calm down now that his kid's been born. Oh, man. Practicing the basics important too, yeah? The whole village just watched your concert, Lady Yuna. Oh, did they? That's cool. Where's Keeper? Keeper. I think Keeper appears here on the beach somewhere in this chapter, and you can actually press square on him, and you can try and convince him to join Argent or Open Air. It's quite cool. But yeah, I'll see you guys back up at that Machina statue, where we will now find that people used to pray at. That will now find a certain person. And check it out, Walker's here. Hey man, what's going on? Easily missed?
What's the matter?
I thought I'd go say goodbye to Becklem.
Ooh.
He's already gone.
Oh. Well, I guess we never patched things up, huh?
What can you do? That guy's head is made of rock. I think you've met your match.
What's that mean?
Means yours is too.
It means it's taking you forever just to pick a name for your baby.
Listen, I'm only worked up because I want to be a good father.
Kimari told me something once.
Kimari?
He said, only those who try will become.
Whoa, who remembers that line? Riki does.
So you mean I have to do something and try to change, that it?
Hang on, there's more. Then Kimari said, Kimari think Riku should stay Riku.
Huh?
Man, that makes me smile.
So I'm me then. Oh, I see.
Yep, no matter how hard you try, you'll always be Waka anyway.
Hey, what's that supposed to mean?
That doesn't mean... That's crap, Riku. That's not what Kimari should have been trying to say. Elder Kimari.
Drigui.
Huh?
Oh, I know what that means. That means thank you.
Anyways, you guys stay in the village till nightfall at least, yeah?
What a great scene! See, Waka proves her wrong there. You can change. That's what... I love that scene so much. You can change. Of course you can. Waka's so much more sympathetic towards the Albed now, and his entire worldview's changed. And he's still being nice. So now Datto is going to give you the Gunner's Gauntlet, by the way. Hey, you know what to run the Gunner's Gauntlet instead of Becklem. But yeah, and he says thank you, and Albed. How cool is that? Oh, it's brilliant. But so we're going to go into... We're still not quite done. We're going to go into the village, and we're going to sleep overnight to see how things finally finish up.
That night, Waka gathered everyone in the village around the fire.
I wonder if Lulu doesn't have much of a role because her Japanese voice actress didn't want a part of the project or something.
Well, you probably know why I called you all here, huh? I'd like to introduce the newest member of Besaid Village.
Oh, we already met him. Say, you picked a name yet?
Don't tell me this is a brainstorming session.
Like I'll do something like that. But no, I haven't picked one yet. I'll think of one soon, yeah? For now, I just wanted you all to meet him. Everybody, take good care of him, yeah?
Yeah! Oh, yeah!
Congrats.
Yeah, but I gotta come up with a name. No more dilly-dallying from Dad.
Of course not.
Naming my son is my first important decision as a parent. Like Kimari said, only those who try will become. But, I'm already me, yeah?
Bingo.
He's going to make a great father.
And there we go. So that's Besaid. That's the Besaid chapter. Back on the airship, the girls have some interesting stuff to say. Riku says, I hear my pop didn't spend too much time thinking up my name. Okay, which is pretty cool. Reference to Sid. But then Pain says something kind of sad, actually. She says, only those who try will become. I wonder if we're trying hard enough. I wonder if there's a bit of a slight to the fact that on this file, you hadn't really done too much. And you don't actually get the splash screen that says episode complete. It just says episode concluded, as you can see. Looks like Waka still can't make up his mind about name. Well, next time we return there, he absolutely will. But for now, let's check out Kilika Island. The trouble with New Yevon and the Youth League settled down, but now it looks like some other trouble's brewing. What else could possibly be going on here? For real right now. Well, hello everyone. We're not going to do a full sweep. There's lots of people running around. They've all got balloons. All my messages got tangled up, confounded balloons. So yeah, remember last time we were here, guys? Donna, they had this idea to have balloons sort of thrown around everywhere. They were floating them up to the temple. It seemed like things were sort of resolved. At least Bartello managed to break both of our comm spheres with his mighty voice as he was running over to her. But of course, on this file, we never saw any of that happen. We never saw the balloon get floated off. And what does that mean? Well, it means that because we never Skype called Donna, that didn't go on. You're all at the barricade.
Let me go to the temple. I want to see my sister.
This road is closed. I can't let you through.
What's wrong with wanting to see our families?
But without orders, I can't let you pass.
Oh, we'll get you your order from the High Summoner.
Me?
Your song opened our eyes. All that fighting was so pointless. Please, Lady Yuna, guide us now as you did then.
Oh, God.
Make way!
Right away.
Sis, I'm coming!
Yay, the little boy gets to go be his sister again.
Let's check it out.
Excellent. Now, of course, there are a couple more things to do at Kilika, like the person with the camcorder that we spoke to in all the other chapters. But that'll come later. Don't you worry just yet.
Come on!
Hey, more gates open and the dogs and the balloons.
Songs are powerful.
I guess everyone felt it.
What you felt?
No, not me. Len.
We all felt what Len felt, huh? I guess that's why Songstress is the best class in the game, right, guys? Right? I got some cool... we haven't even used Lady Luck yet. Somebody asked me that a while ago. Yeah, I know we haven't used it yet. Don't worry. It's one of our Chapter 5 classes. Absolutely what we'll be doing. Alright, come on, girls. Oh, hey, Donna. You gonna come? Huh. I guess not. Yeah, you made it to the temple steps, guys. There's the guards.
You're okay.
feel like it's finally calmed down.
Yes.
All's well that ends well, right?
Absolutely.
Hey!
Oh, hey, Bartello. We just saw Donna a second ago. She's jet back down. Oh, she didn't come towards you, though.
You haven't seen Donna, have you? Everyone's here except her.
I guess she's not coming.
Oh, my God. The sad music with his face there.
I was afraid of that.
Hey, looky!
Oh, now I'll tell you guys something. In the balloon. Now, you know how in chapter 4 we had the comm sphere showing where she threw the balloon up? I wonder what happens if we go further up to the temple now. Probably nothing. But in my original playthrough, again, I missed the comm sphere where she floats it up and we get an alternate branch, which we'll see. But I always got confused because I thought I saw the balloon. Donna did float a balloon up, that red balloon in the cutscene. So why are all the guides telling me that I failed this somehow? It's because it's slightly different. But yeah, so everybody's back up at the temple. They're all happy. I guess that monk might stop us going in there. Or maybe we could go back in and reclaim Samurai. I'm really not sure. How is everybody doing? Hey, how's it going? It's been such a long time since there were so many people here in the temple. It is a delightful sight. Oh, can we go in the side rooms? Oh, wow, we can. Did we ever have a chance to do this before in the game? We must have, surely. Look at this. Jesus. Hearing your song brought back so many memories. Like that time 2 years ago when the whole island sung the hymn of the faith. Oh, did it? Man, can you imagine just the whole island singing it? It's so good to finally be back in the temple. There's no feeling quite the same as being in your own home. My friend from town is here. We can finally play together again. Yay! This is my second trip to the temple. My first trip was 2 years ago. They said I came to pray for the calm, but I don't remember. That's cool, actually, that she wouldn't even remember. My friend is filling me in on everything I missed in town. I've been in the temple all this time. I wonder how the town's like now. Wow, the entire game you've been up here? Men, give them an excuse at the party and it's like nothing ever happened. They should have saved us all the trouble and just skipped the fighting part. Wow. Look, lady, at least we don't stand around gossiping all the time, alright? Yeah, that's what I thought. Wonder if we get any treasure in the other one. There's really no reason to go in the temple, don't worry about that. Well, unless you want to go see the hole, and perhaps you can trigger the end of the game by walking physically over to the hole, but I'm really not sure. It's been too long since I had this much fun. I'm gonna dance until my head spins, she says. Grown men playing like children. I guess it can't hurt every once in a while, yeah? Things are getting a little lively here for my taste. Well, as long as it means peace has returned to Ireland, that's all that really matters. Look at how happy they always seem. If this isn't a time to celebrate, I don't know what is. They'll just have to pick me off the floor by the time I'm done, though. Great. There's always that one guy that takes it too far, guys, right? There are so many things I want to talk about, but I don't think I'm ever going to run out. It's funny, though. I feel like I'm just saying the same stuff I've been saying all day. Oh, God. Welcome to my life, bro. Hey, tell me, have I just been talking about the same things over and over again? What? I already asked you that? Wait, what? No, you're two different people. Oh, or did I accidentally click the same guy twice? We get a wall ring. We've actually had a wall ring before. Believe that's shell and protect. Maybe SOS shell and SOS protect together. I don't really mind enough to check it out. But here we got, oh, sorry, we already spoke to him. Yes, we know. So yeah, there you go. That's the temple at the very least. Everybody's happy. You get the kids playing together. I really regret staying locked up in here the way we did. That's what kept me from going to your concert. Yep. There's something of a party going on inside. I guess a reunion like this is just as good as an excuse as any. A big party at the fire temple. What a cool idea. All right, and here, out the front of Donna's house, you can find Bartello. Hey, man. He says, I'm not moving until Donna forgives me. Oh, Oron. What should I do now? That's great. I love they weren't scared to throw that in there just because some of their players wouldn't know who the hell Oron is. It's funny. You might think that Oron's like a god or something. Like, oh, God, what do I do now? Donna, why are you being so cold? Is Bartello still out there? So he won't come in until I forgive him? Is he telling everyone about this? Well, I suppose it does take time to learn one's place. And there you go. That's the end of Kilika for this chapter. Let's move on. By the way, guys, as you can see, there's far less hotspots this time on this file, and there's far less places for us to go. This is really going to be more of a quick run of the whole world than anything else. But so Blitzball season at Luca, check it out. Are we playing? It's pretty cool. So basically what you're about to see here is almost everything. So, Luke is kind of a peaceful place. Nothing really happens bad here throughout the entire game, or in the main story. It's kind of like things get along. It's kind of an okay ending, no matter what happens.
The day that Blitz freaks across Spira have been waiting for is finally here. That's right, folks. Blitzball season has begun.
Oh, and I talked Blitzball up big time last game.
Wow, is it that time of year already?
I wonder if Waka and the gang are here.
The Aurochs aren't coming. I hear they've got their hands full with babysitting.
Aw, they should have just brought the baby along.
And guess what? They want the Gold Wings to compete in their place.
Are you serious? All right! I've always wanted to play Blitzball.
Yeah, because you never did last game.
We have to play.
Don't sweat this small stuff. Leave everything to me. Me!
Yes, brother!
So, are we in or what?
Yes, of course! Now, don't forget, brother in the previous game was one of the best characters to recruit. You could recruit him really quickly. Let's do it!
I have been practicing my diving a lot.
Remember from the start of the game?
You might be surprised.
Yeah, you can hold your breath for a really long time now, Yuna, right? Before you left Besaid. We saw it in Eternal Calm. In fact, I opened this whole series with that. So check it out, we got Blitzball now. I'm not going to show you it on this file, though. I don't want to do it on this file, but yes, Blitzball is now absolutely a thing. We're just going to cancel out the menu for now, though, okay? Next, we have the Mihen High Road. And on this file, we never came here at all, so things go a little bit differently. This is another one of the endings. One of the endings I think most people don't care about, but I wanted to show it. Not long ago, there were a series of incidents on the highway involving Machina. An agency hover was destroyed by someone or something, and even by us, our Sentry Machina went berserk for no apparent reason. Rin, our proprietor, looked into these matters, but the investigation was inconclusive. We're still not entirely sure what happened. I just hope one unfortunate string of events isn't enough to spark some sort of anti-Machina movement.
They never figured out why the Machina went out of control. Strange, huh?
Ah, and there you go. And you actually get some extra dialogue from these girls as well. So why did the Machina go haywire? I hate these cliffhangers, says Riku. There's one more unsolved mystery, but it'll be a while before people trust Machina again. See, even if Riku never goes there, the Machina go haywire, right? So how could it have been Riku? What a load of bollocks. Rin, I'm onto you. Damn it. There are a couple of other things as well. For example, you can go there in Chapter 3, and you do check out the comm spheres, but you don't resolve it properly, and then Rin will just say, hey, by the way, I figured it out, don't worry. So that's like another one.
Lady Yuna!
Next, we have Mushroom Rock.
I went to your concert. It was spectacular. I was so moved.
Thanks, Elma.
Thanks to you, we should be able to resolve our conflicts with New Yevon peacefully.
The guys who went to the concert have been going around pushing for a truce.
Look at the baby Hypello.
That's great!
Sadly, there are a great many League members who don't know what to do with their energy. It may sound odd, but they're unhappy about losing the chance to fight.
They are so ready to blow up. But Commander Lucille thought of this great idea. Like, what if everybody blew off some steam with a battle tournament?
That's a great idea.
Sounds like fun.
We had hoped that you would be able to participate. But if people affiliated with Yevon were to take part, the tournament might get out of hand.
Well, we're not really allied with Yevon.
Some of the other troops just don't understand that.
Well, I guess we're not gonna change their minds. Let's go, Uni.
Yeah, you're right.
Wow,
My
Riku.
apologies.
Riku did not seem to want to do that at all. Oh yeah, and they wander off. I wonder what would happen if we came here on a Youth League file, huh? Regardless, I'm going to go up the lift and just see what happens. Oh, they're all over there. Check it out. I want to join in on the fun. Let's go. Let's go, damn it. I'll cut it till we're there. Now, you might be wondering about the door as well. On this save file, basically just nothing's going on at the door. You can walk up to the door, but there's no need to do it because you don't have any spheres.
We're not allowed to assist allies of New Yevon.
But there's something I have to find out.
We don't intend to hinder you, but some of the other troops are still edgy. You'd best be careful.
All right.
Hey, your song was great.
All right, that's fine. That's kind of a weird scene. It's like they were ready for battle and they almost attacked us. So that's to allow you to at least get up to the cave. But I believe the lift on the far end, they're not going to be very happy with us going there. Let's have a see.
Lady Yuna, that song of yours really got me thinking. If we had fought a war with New Yevon, it would have torn Spira in two. And I might not be talking to you right now. The fact is, there are still League members who want war. But I'll stop them, alone if I have to. I don't want what happened 1,000 years ago to happen again. No, thank you. Just you watch, Lady Yuna. I won't let you down.
Rightfully. Yaibo! Yaibo! Damn it! See, and because he takes the lift up.
You know, that was pretty studly.
He's all talk.
Is he? Maybe Riku's. Maybe.
You know, if there were more people like Yaibel around, things could change. I just know it.
Maybe Riku's interested, huh? Maybe. And check it out, we get episode complete here, even though we didn't do anything. And that's because, you know, we're New Yevon. Pretty nice. That's how it looks if you're New Yevon. If you're Youth League, things are very different there. And episode complete doesn't get handed to you on a plate. But there you go, you can at least see on a file that you don't do anything. You can get at least one place. The final class of the game, by the way, we need to get episode complete everywhere. Next up, we got the Moonflow again. The loading screens of the Moonflow are really, really, really short. So, the Moonflow, finally, we will see the conclusion to the concert. And this is the world where the concert just had a couple of high pillow around. Oh, God. Someone's actually going to explain to us that he really enjoys the fringe stuff, which I think is pretty cool. So, how are you doing, Tobley? How's the concert? Oh, yes. He's actually got a bit of a crowd. I kind of like this fringe stuff. There you go, that woman. I can't believe I got her straight away. What is this? With a little work, they could be as good as you. I think he got the crowd because of Unipalooza a second ago. Well, they're original anyway. I was hoping for something bigger. Lovely. Tobley, what's going on, man?
Unipalooza was a super smasherific success!
Yay!
But we mustn't let success go to our heads. No. We must succeed again once more. Well, do relax and enjoy it. The show, I mean.
She looks like she's judging Riku so hard for dancing. and Yuna's like half-assed little like shuffle. Does Tobley not see it? Does Tobley not see the guy like holding his ears?
How marvelously mediocre. I suppose something's missing. I can't feel the energy. Would the Gull Wings be willing to provide an encore?
Absolutely not. Yes, hello.
The spectators are waiting.
Tobley, you should perform.
Yep. Aha! I did not think of that kind of action, I mean.
Yes, Tobley, you do it.
Such a diversion was at my disposal. Eureka!
Yes! Oh, God, he falls over. Oh. Go on, Tobley, get on up there. Oh, my God. Oh, that's like the most embarrassing thing that could happen. Can you imagine that, like, the director gets up and tries to help? And there you go. Entertain yourself. That is the key to providing entertaining entertainment for my entertainers. Wow. And so the Moonflow is also concluded. Next one, I'm cutting you into the airship destination list here because this is really where the Chaos World starts to shine. This is Guado Salam, when you do nothing to help the place. It says that the LeBlanc Syndicate goons are staying put and they're waiting for their boss's return. Fine. But you see it's called Quiet Streets. And this is pretty interesting because we did on this file let all the Guado get killed. And really this is the main thing that I want to show you guys this world of. We don't have to, we have very, very few places left to see now.
The memories of the Guado echo in the streets of Guado Salam. But there is nobody here to inherit them. What happens to memories when no one remains to speak of them?
Nothing. So Yuna just gives us that little thought there. You do have the house over here. And this guy says, I guess the Guado aren't coming back, are they? We can try and get in. But the game just makes us run away. And we cannot get in that house whatsoever. You've also got Tobley's office, where the goons were once trying to kick the door in. You've got the far plane. Now, interestingly enough, we don't even consider going into the far plane for the end of the game just through this guy. And he says the same thing as he did the entire game. It's kind of weird. Like, you know, our only options for entering the far plane is to drop down those holes. What about just the regular entrance? What's different about them? But you can't do that. And then for Tobley's office, these guys are still banging on the door, so we can't do anything whatsoever. You got the LeBlanc Syndicate in there, but there's no difference like with them, especially. So yeah, we'll leave it. Now, for what it's worth, we could, in theory, get in one of those doors with the Guado. Payne says, why do LeBlanc's henchmen like her so much anyway? She seems like a real slave driver. We found that out before. Are the Guado gone from Spira, says Riku? Well, how about we go check that out? But if you let Guado Salam fall, but help Tobli, you can get in Tobli's house there, even though the Guado are gone. And that's how you get the Crazy Gear Key to Success, which I kind of wanted to show you guys, but never managed to in the series in the end. Let's check out Macalania Woods then. The woods are dying. How long until they disappear? And, well, it's just kind of tinted red. And it's, oh man, it's kind of sad. So let's go to some of the areas where we saw Guado before, shall we? First of all, I think there were 2 Guado that would normally be stood there that just aren't. You've got a couple of guards here. I wonder whether they would have seen anything. Pavel's finally quieted down, he says. He says, Youth League, New Yevon, you know, lately I just don't care. Interesting. Well, Pavel's nearby, so we could check that out in just a moment as well. But let's come up here as well. And you'll see they're gone. See, they're just gone. There's no Guado. I wouldn't be surprised to be proven wrong in a second on the series and just find that, oh, there actually is a Guado here suddenly. Ah! But I'm pretty sure that's it, guys. I'm pretty sure we are, you know, they're devastated and it's over. We remember this screen explicitly. This one, they had loads of Guado walking around in the background before, remember? And they were sort of hanging around. There's no Guado here either. I'll cut it to the northern areas. So up here, let's go to the spring, for example, the place where on the 100% file we got the Spherimorph there and we got to see all that cool stuff. Where in chapter 1 we got to speak to Trummel to get the dress sphere and stuff, where there were always a lot of Guado. The game's pretty good at kind of not showing you explicitly, but we do have this one person. Hello. And they say, the Guado sought shelter in these woods, but the Ronso hunted down every last man, woodman, and child. Though their souls should rightly be stirring, I do not sense a thing. Perhaps they resigned themselves to their unhappy fate and departed willingly for the far plain. Forgive me, I cannot bear to continue. And he walks off.
Better that they passed on to the far plane than wandered Spira unsent. But to think that there's nothing left? What will become of their thoughts, their memories?
Man. And there you go. That's the conclusion right there. So, I'm going to go wooden potatoes trivia mode here. Interestingly enough, when we come back here on, you know, a proper run through chapter 5 very soon, we're going to find that Trummel's here. So, Trummel was a Guado. So, what I mentioned in the previous chapter is absolutely true. You kind of had the decision to kill Trummel, you know, via the Ronso. And that actually puts that decision in your hands. The death of a main character. Trummel dies with the rest of the Guado. How sad is that? That they feel like they deserved it or something. That they just wanted death. They just wanted to move on. And then they became extinct. And not too much happier going on here either. Try not to cringe too hard at me not opening these chests, guys. It doesn't matter in the end. This is some of the last stuff we're going to see of the Chaos World in the entire game. Until we get to the final cutscene. And this is just the shop. And she says something about Beacon L. So are you open? And they are. So there you go. And we can actually buy a Null Frost ring, I suppose, which we already have. And that's Macalania for you guys. That's the death of the Guado. So before we head to Pavel, what about Gagazet? Gagazet was the other place that was very much tied to this story. How's Kimahri doing as an elder without any help from us?
Garrick not satisfied.
But you killed them all, Garrick.
Not satisfied. All Garrick's wishes come true. Garrick attacked Guado in forest, take many lives. Murderer Garrick happy?
Silence! Garrick's anger never heal.
Oh, God.
Kimahri tell Garrick many times, force not solve problems.
Then what good is power Ronso received from Mountain? Once Ronso trained to defend Yevon's sacred ground. But now summoners not come, Ronso power go to waste. Kimahri true elder? Then Kimahri answer Garrick.
Kimahri's so badass in this scene, actually.
Kimahri no elder.
Oh, poor Kamari, though. He's not listening. It's crazy to think. Tons of summoners died on this mountain, so I don't know how good the Ronso really were as Sherpas. He walks past, he says, Kamari, no elder. Which is kind of sad. But hey, Kamari, what's going on, man? Here we're going to actually see a pretty nice little scene where I did do one thing right on this file.
Kamari's shame.
Don't be ashamed.
Yeah, Yuni's right. Forget about that ogre.
Kimari is elder. Kimari must lead way to Ronso future.
Elder! Good news! Ronso children return to mountain.
Ah! See, at least there's this. Because I spoke to these guys sending them to Kilika or whatever it was, and then we never got the Comsphere scenes never showed for some reason, which is really odd. I don't know why they don't show in international. It must be because it's
caused
international.
Elder Kamari much worry. But we could not find a way to restore Elder's horn.
Oh.
We are sorry.
No apologies. Lost Lian and Aid trouble Kimari more than lost horn.
Elder.
Lian and Aid enjoy seeing vast Spira?
Yes, Elder. Aid did not want to come home. Lian felt that way too.
But they did anyway.
We saw today's Spira with our own eyes, and we thought deeply. We think about path to future Spira. We decided. We will journey again and meet many people.
Long journey teach Lian and Aid more than Icy Mountain can.
So I kind of like the idea that Kamari may not be doing too good at leading his current generation, but obviously it's the next generation that matters. And they're hopefully going to be well-rounded and have some, reasonable philosophy.
Kamari?
Kimari decide.
It's weird having this music right now because of the kids on the mountain. Really weird. But as you can see here, Kamari's actually going north. This lady says, Elder Kamari go to mountain. What does Elder do there? And you'll actually remember that Garrick went up there as well. Aid feel much... Oh, wait. Aid's the super deep one. Here we go. Ready? Aid feel much relief. Aid feared a scolding from Elder. Oh, my God. Where is Elder gone? Lian want to talk to him about journey. All right. So we're actually going to follow them. And we're going to see exactly how this thing concludes up here. So, oh, no destination is available. We have to walk. Really? All right. We want to climb then, I suppose. Let's do it. Maybe there's no destinations available because last chapter we never came here and activated them. After the Ronso sabotaged them. That would make sense. Okay, pretty big cut there. There we go. The teleport is now operational again. And as you guys might have seen a second ago, check it out. They're confronting each other. Guys.
Garrick not listen unless Kamari speak of Ronso future. Kamari unable to give answer he not have. Kamari not elder.
Oh, you do not hit him. I trained him up to 99,999 damage, bro.
Can I hurt him?
Ooh, now she's mad.
So be it. Kimari teach Garrick how to use force.
Oh, no. Oh, goddamn. Oh, he's in proper punch-up.
Kamari use force? Force not solve problems. Kamari still have no answer. Silence!
Damn.
Garrick not think for himself. Beg Kimari for answer.
This scene is amazing.
Garrick not even pop.
What?
Lian and Aid make long journey. Find own path.
So, Garrick must settle Garrick problems?
Wrong. Garrick not alone. Let us think together. Kimari is elder.
Elder right. One Ronso problem is problem for all. All Ronso problem is problem for one.
One day Ronso path will be clear. This Kimari believe.
And there we go. So it seems pretty conclusive here. These guys are going to continue climbing. Now, yes, there is another version of this, which I'm suddenly super curious about. Garrick says, one Ronso problem is a problem for all Ronso problem is a problem for one. Where you don't do anything with the kids. And I guess it concludes ever so slightly differently. Maybe you just get slapped down and says, all right, you are the elder, I promise. Or Kimahri doesn't need to draw inspiration there. But we're still not quite done just yet. Here you'll notice that this lady is building her statue here. And she says, no matter what path Ronso walks, Sacred Mountain will protect. Kind of cool. But she doesn't seem to have made very much progress. Alright, thanks very much, lady. And all the way up here, and this is a hell of a climb, you'll find Garrick. So actually, I think the difference if you don't have the kids is Kimahri just never goes at all, and you have to just find Garrick up here. And you see there's a broken statue over here too. But we speak to Garrick.
Garrick breaks statue. Then, Garrick, go to fight and take revenge on Guado. But Garrick do nothing but murder. Garrick's hands slaughter old man who cannot fight.
Jesus Christ.
Garrick befell Ronso pride. Garrick will atone for wrongdoings. Garrick swear on Horn.
And there you go. Then he's going to walk off. Now, interestingly, all right, that scene, that's the last you get, okay, on a world where you never help them out. It's kind of interesting that Garrick does come to the conclusion on his own, where without Yuna's input, but it comes at the lives of all the Guado before he finally comes to it. I did want to show you guys as well. This is where we dropped into the hot springs before. I've talked about it a couple of times on the series, but now in Chapter 5, if we continue climbing, and this is a hell of a climb, if we continue climbing, there were fierce winds here before, but now when we hold circle and we come up, you can actually get back all the way up into the Gagazet Mountain ruins. Why would we want to do this? Well, there is absolutely no point. We do it because it's interesting and we show you. So we're back in episode 1, guys. Woo! Actually, episode 2 is where this was. And so, yeah. Anyway, I got a hell of a walk back to a save crystal. And we'll head to Bevelle, I guess. Bevelle, and then maybe a tiny little stop in Zanarkand. People have calmed down somewhat thanks to you, Lady Yuna. It seems no one knows what we should do next. I give thanks to my only duty is to operate this lift. Do you want to go on? Yeah, absolutely we do. Thank you. All right, so here we go, back to Bevelle. And Bevelle actually should be okay, sort of, right now at least, because though we didn't do everything, we did at least give the sphere to them, no? And I mean, we got an easy episode completion from Mushroom Rock. Well, what about here? What does this guy say? Even if New Yevon falls apart, Bevelle will always be my home. You notice on the floor there, our comm sphere was totally fine. Because obviously no one's going to shoot it, because they weren't upset about us at this time. Two ladies bow at us, that's very nice. Lady, you know, your song will help me make it through these days without our prater. And this lady says, oh, that was a wonderful song, lassie. Our hearts are one with the praters, aren't they? There you go. She's a wee lass, everybody. Absolutely. I wonder, if I started a new YouTube channel nobody knew about, and I did that voice.
Hey.
Would people know?
Hi, Maroda.
Hey, Maroda.
Aren't you a member of the Youth League? What are you doing in front of New Yevon's headquarters?
Oh, that's true.
Actually, New Yevon invited me. More like begged me, really.
Why?
The chain of command here has fallen apart. Now they're scared Bevelle will be left defenseless. They're so desperate to keep their numbers high, they'll take anybody, even them.
The Kindergardians? Really?
Hey, Maroda, who are you talking about?
Why, I was just saying how lucky we are the fearless Kindergardians are here. Now go on and get back to your rounds, soldier.
Oh, okay. See you later, Lady Yuna.
Oh, he's so oblivious.
Kindergardians, move out! Yes, sir!
Whoa, what? There's 4 of them? 4 of them?
They're multiplying!
Yeah, they're turning into a regular Kindercore.
Well, at least they're having fun.
Maybe fun is all this world really needs. Of course, some people stay the same no matter how fast the world changes around them.
Wait, to who are you referring right now? Isaru? Yeah, don't forget, in this file, there's no monkey breeding. There's no, you know, craziness there. Now, the Kindergartens are actually going to find and do something really amazing, but we will deal with that on our proper run through Chapter 5 very soon. But yeah, what about Isaru and Zanarkand? How about we finish this up by just having a quick chat in with him? All right. Now, immediately when we load in, you'll notice we don't get a cutscene. When we do this again very shortly, we'll get a cutscene the second we come in. There's still a bunch of tourists here as well, you know. I actually thought it's worth. I think the Chaos World, the Dark World, whatever this save file is, right? I actually think the conclusion of the story here is better than the other one, but still. A few monkeys don't bother us at all, she says. He says the dome's been closed. It looks like there's no more tours inside there, but at least there's still some tourists around here. I do want to talk to ones up on the hill with that spectacular view. Look at all the fireflies. I've never seen anything like this. No one comes around here, so I'm declaring it's my spot. Everyone, like, obsesses over that spot. There was the Hypello dancing on it earlier. No one ever goes around there. Everybody goes there, damn it. All right, that's actually a pretty funny line. That's quite clever what they did there. All right, so apparently the dome's closed, though. On this file, remember, we didn't even help breed any monkeys, so they managed to get some of the way on their own, but not enough to really make a dent in the tourism, I suppose. Hello. Isaru actually went and closed the place down. That's just great. Did he now, huh? Without any of our input? Is he so lost? See, now technically this is the dome. There you go. You can see Isaru there. This is the dome here. This is the Blitzball Stadium, right? From the original Xanakin. But even though it's closed, I guess we're allowed in. We're allowed in special privilege entry. It's more than we ask than we usually get in places like Bavel. Hey, Isaru. He's got monkeys around him. Hey.
Please, don't worry about Xanarkand. We can handle a few fiends.
You're really brave.
I would do anything to protect these ruins. Today's Spira changes at a dizzying rate. People flock to what is different and what is new. They are quick to forget the old things that stay the same. If no one is watching, this place too will be lost in the shifting sands of time. So I thought, there may as well be one man around to defend the unchanging. Me.
Yeah, okay. So, yeah, I think it's fair enough, man. I think it's fair enough. He says, even if I should fall, the monkeys will carry on in my stead. There are times where I envy the path my brothers have chosen, but in the end, I am what I am. And that's pretty much it. Actually, I think the dome might be further up. I think if we go further up to where we saw the Blanc Syndicate all that time ago and the password and stuff, I think that's where you get blocked off and the game says basically you can't enter the matchmaking area with the monkeys on the matchmaking. And there you go. That's the conclusion of Xanarkand here. But Xanarkand is very deceptive. On a file like this, there's very little going on. On another file, however, there's an awful lot going on. Not only do we get a cutscene the second we load in, but also we get to meet our old friend Macon. So there you go, guys. That's a little taste of how the game can go if you do nothing. There are a couple of other little things, but mostly with this file, I think we're done until the final cutscene, that is. And that's basically the way that things go. So thanks very much for watching. Next time, we'll be loading back in here. And we'll be getting all the happy endings, of which there's a fair few more to explain.